The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Tinker Bush Lane, Oxfordshire.
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Taco.
And if you're listening to this for the first time, welcome.
Yeah.
I guess.
Why have you come in so late into the piece?
Well, maybe you've heard of the Steez from one of your friends that has recommended
it. Very presumptuous.
Oh, they've just found us on the internet?
Was one of the friends you at a party? Or was it Danos telling people about?
I'll tell you what it could be is people look up Steez on Urban Dictionary, like what's the Steez, and then maybe this episode comes up in the search, and they go, oh.
Can we do a little test on that?
Sure.
All right. Jezbot's taking out his phone. We're going to see if that we're going to put it to the test. This is almost so science, or is it so internet?
So internet, and so I'm going to type in Steez and go. Let's see what happens.
All right, go.
Steez, style or skills, sometimes as a characteristic. He has some freckled Steez. What? Yo, I got some computer Steez going on here.
Okay.
He landed that skate trick with such Steez.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay that.
And then there's Capital Steez, which is a rapper. And you know what, Tim?
No, we don't come up on a search?
Doesn't come up at all. Us.
Wow, that's disappointing.
Yeah, well.
What about if you put in... we can do this off air, yeah. We'll do this in between the tiny little gaps.
Actually recording?
Oh, yeah, shit.
I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Welcome to the Steez.
Let's just do it.
So we're in Mysteries, and I've got a cold case.
Oh, yeah?
It's UFO related.
So UFO cops. Is that what we're trying to do?
Go.
Detectives.
Yeah, and it's on the redbull.com website.
Site.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's weird.
Okay. That's strange.
And it's called The Case of Frederick Valentich. Valentich.
It sounds like one of your names.
One of my fake names.
Yeah, that's right.
Who could forget
Bryce Packensworth.
Thank you. Neptune Credence.
Yeah.
A haunting radio transmission, a flight over water, an unexpected flying object directly overhead. The case of Frederick Valentich might just be Australia's grittiest UFO cold case.
All right, hit me with it.
On the night of the 21st of October 1978, 20-year-old Valentich took a rented single-engine Cessna out of Victoria's Moorabbin Airport, an hour before sundown.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly heading toward Kings Island to catch seafood.
From a plane?
yeah, that's it's hard. Oh, you just drop the line in from the top. It's easy.
Yeah?
You don't have to. Zzz. It's way easier.
Valentich radioed Melbourne's air flight service for support after spotting a UFO somewhere above him.
Okay.
I got to spot a UFO somewhere above me.
Over the Bass Strait.
Bass Strait. Over.
And then he says...
Is that over the Bass Strait or over?
And then he says, I quote, "Seems to be a large aircraft below 5,000, he said.
Oh, yeah.
5,000 what? Over.
Yeah, over. Bass Strait. Playing some sort of game. Flying over me too, 3 times at a time speed that I could not identify. Valentich described a long metal object with green lights before his signal cut out. The plane,
Yes.
with him in it,
Oh, yep.
was never seen again.
Oh, he's out. So that was his last transmission.
Yeah.
That's
that's
a
never
mystery.
been solved.
Reported?
Apparently. I've never heard that one.
No, I've never heard it.
Valentich.
Valentich.
20 years ago. He was a 20-year-old, 1978.
Okay, 1978. Yeah, okay. That's just another bloody plane down, mate. I remember one of the planes from Moorabbin Airport crashed at Bunno's. Remember that on the side of the road? I was walking up there one time and there's a little plane crash there.
Is it?
And I was walking past just before the media and everything got there. Like it did.
Yeah, jeez.
More or less just happened.
Just a plane dropping out of the sky.
Something like that. Plane crash is what they call them.
No UFOs, no.
Nothing like that seems, but...
well, stay on brand.
Okay, yeah,
Right,
true.
Just for the future.
All right, so there you go.
It's all happening in Australia. Don't be thinking that it's all overseas activity.
Oh,
Why doesn't shit happen here? It does.
It does.
You just got to go to the right websites.
Yeah, right. You got to read the right forums. Oh, well then...
Red Bull gives you wings.
It does. Okay, just a...
Yes.
Got loud again. It's fucking funny buggers. All right, just a little thing for community concern. I don't know if this is a concern, but remember wagging?
Yes, I do remember wagging, like when you don't go to school.
Yeah, when you go to school, you get out of it somehow, and then you're not in school anymore.
Yeah, like you rock up, get your name signed, and then you just lash.
It's virtually impossible these days.
You can't do it now.
It's like the society that they wanted where we're all chipped and they can track us at all times.
Yeah, it's almost like that.
Well, I've got this app, the Compass app, for parents' use. And it's up to date. It's firing on all pistons, right? You got like I could sit there on it and refresh it and see when the class ends, whether she made it to the next class, what time she got there. Has she had any violations of uniform during the day?
What her temperature is.
Yeah, all this kind of stuff.
Holy shit!
So I think it's like the community concern is that you can't the freedom of being able to wag and decide your own fate is now fast becoming a thing of the past.
Sure is. Like, I mean, some of those days that we got away with. Sorry, Mum and Dad, but...
I know, but look, this is the thing, though. They can't start to wag because the system's in place. But I am a seasoned wagger, right?
Yeah.
So, during my school career, rules were very lax. You could molest whoever you wanted. You could... I won't scrap that, but it's quite true. You pretty much could.
Get away with it.
Yeah. And
rock up when you wanted.
Yeah, and like go walk into school with your bag, get ticked off the roster, walk straight out.
Yeah, free range.
Pretty
students,
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We didn't do it all the time, Mum and Dad, but when we did, we got away with it. Do you know what I mean? Like it was get away with the ball.
Did you ever like wag in the dunnies? Like going, I'm just not going to this
Oh,
class.
just like a period wag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
periodic wag.
Sometimes you the doors to the chapel or like somewhere would be left open for some reason, and there was a few like
Did you wag in the chapel?
No, well, there was an upstairs.
Were you molested?
No, there was an upstairs like room.
Okay.
And so a few of us would go, right, we're not going to that maths class. We'll meet you up there and like make sure the door's open.
Okay.
And
Never
then
heard
you
of that
go,
one.
yeah, it's a
I
sick
didn't even
one
know
up
there was a room up there.
Yeah, it's sick.
Is it?
And then you could get up into the tower.
From there?
The same area. You can get in the tower.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can we still get up there? No, there's
a
probably
whole
cameras.
bunch of hidey holes.
I've never heard of that one.
Also, just wag down the embankment.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
At
one.
the back of the oval, you just sit there.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. But what I was saying is that the wagging for me is carried through into my adulthood. Like, I can still get away with wagging now. There's no system in place to stop me from wagging. So I get the compass.
Is this
and
in
it says,
relation to...
So I get compass, and it says, I am required right now, right as we're sitting here, right now I'm currently wagging, which is why it came up.
Right.
I was supposed to go to the equivalent of a PTA meeting about the school camp that's coming up. They're giving me information on the campus, this and that. They're going to be here, they're going to be there, they're going to be fucking everywhere. They're going to go fucking down here, they're going to camp. All I care about, she goes, she's safe, she comes back, alive.
So year 7, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to meet all these new parents at this bloody
Well, this
meeting?
is the thing. I looked up the minutes of what the meeting entails to see if it's worth me going to. And it says information about Year 7 camp and what's going to happen and what's going to... I'm like, yeah, okay, I already know that. And then it says, and then we're going to split the parents up into 4 equal groups for discussion about how the school's going. I'm wagging. I'm fucking out of there. I don't want to hang out.
Do you know where she's going
No.
on camp?
Camp.
Yeah, who cares?
So this doesn't matter because I've signed all these things saying she can go, but if she dies, it's on them,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's good. So wag away.
Sure.
I'm gonna stay home and wag all night.
Record content, I guess. Well,
Well,
look, I
yeah.
mean, I can't remember the last time I wagged.
Oh, what? I could tell
What
you.
did I wag?
I could
Yeah,
tell you.
what
off
did I
camera.
Oh, look, I'll say that. I wag parties.
You wag parties. Okay,
I
cool.
wa-
I
I
said
wag
that. I
parties.
said that off air.
There you go,
That was
appreciate
purely
that.
between us.
Yeah, well, no names, but sometimes you just say, look, I mean, to get this done tonight, I'm going to have to sacrifice too much of my time and life. And as much as I might like the person, I can't make it.
Nah.
It's too
I'm
much.
with you. So, concern is
I do wag parties, yeah.
no. The concern is our children are being monitored. We want it. I guess we want it, but it's baby steps. Baby steps to a new world order, and or an RFID chip. You know what I mean?
Are you going to get reprimanded?
I know. I continue to get away with it. This is the thing.
Is Vanessa going to find out?
No, I called her and said, I'm not fucking going to that fucking thing either.
She said, all right.
Yeah, no, she pretty much she said, well, why aren't you going? I went, is it going to split us up into 4 groups? She said, stop. Fuck that. What do you think I married the woman?
Oh, and then you're going to have to do like small talk.
Oh, yeah, small talk.
So what do you do?
In fact, I think that's a segment that's coming up soon. Should we go to small talk?
We'll go to small talk
Okay, let's
right
go.
now after this.
Yeah, look, everything's a concern. Small talk.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Are you better than everybody else? Are you richer than everybody else? Do you wish slavery was never abolished? Then you know what you are? You're a prestige kind of person. Hi, I'm James Esquire Whistlebottom III, owner of Prestige Cars. Here at Prestige Cars, we have leather seats, walnut dashboard, and luxurious surroundings. So make your way down and test drive one of our Prestige Cars. Golden Goose Drive, Sapphire Beach.
Just a bit more small talk.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we do. Because that's the segment. Small talk with Tim and Jez around the water cooler. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty close.
I just went and got some chips
Yeah, you did.
over at the shop.
We had a little break.
Yeah.
Magic of radio.
Excuse me. And I passed the Cold Rock ice cream shop. And on my way to get the chips. And I don't know, when did we start trying to mix lollies into ice cream? Did you ever have lollies in your ice cream?
Well, I've tried a few times, but what you find is the jelly lollies or candy
Go hard.
go rock hard.
Yeah.
The only thing that really works in an ice cream is your chocolate.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Your
Even the
honeycomb.
chocolate chips. Even the chocolate chips give me the shits. And I'm not a. I know this isn't a lolly, but pecans.
Okay.
Not a fan of walnuts.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's kind of an ice cream. It's an old school ice cream topping to put some nuts on. I don't like bits. Like I'm a smooth, peanut butter man.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I'm a butter, not a margarine.
You know, like a thick viscosity of your ice cream. You're like, actually, you don't
I
like.
want to stir it up. I want to have the option of off the lick through the cone, or mix it up into a slurry.
Well, that's the
Sweet slurry.
That is your traditional way of eating ice cream.
I still do it that way.
So you get your 2 scoops of vanilla or a vanilla and then a Neapolitan. What is that?
Napolitan.
Yeah.
Leave the strawberry. Take the chocolate and the vanilla.
And then you'll get your 2 scoops and then just go around with your spoon, around in
Keep
circles.
going, turning,
And
always
so you're
spinning.
essentially making it into a McDonald's thick shake.
Yeah, somewhat. Now, you say thick shakes. I know we're just talking the talk here, but I mean thick shake.
Okay.
What you got to get yourself is a big tub of ice cream. Whack it all in there. Tiny bit of milk.
Right.
Your flavouring. and that's
Half a bottle of Baileys.
it's basically you're just basically eating a big bucket of the slurry that I like so much.
Now, could you, because you often struggle with small talk with the parents up at the school,
Sure.
do you think they're going to be into the ice cream small talk?
No, because it's healthy food options these days, Jeremy. Everyone's got some kind of dietary requirement, you see.
So you're not allowed to talk about ice cream because it might offend someone, or?
No, because I don't want to get rolled into the diet small talk, you see.
Yeah, because you're just trying to be making funny. And
Yeah, ice cream's fun, you know what I mean? It's like party time, party talk.
Can you name 6 lollies that go hard in ice creams?
No.
They can't. That's
No.
the problem.
No, and then the conversation dies out. It's a risk you got to take. Or should you?
What about a milk bottle lolly in a vanilla?
It's still too hard. Any lollies that's going in there is going hard.
Could we blend up the lollies for... Oh, no, I think you've just got this blended mix of hardness throughout the... Never
All right,
mind.
so we've established I don't really like that. But then I get to the to get my chips.
Yes,
And
This is painful.
I've never ordered a large chips over there before.
Oh, really?
No, I've always got small or medium. And pretty sure that's the medium box.
Ah.
Now, he just might have just done an extra poop scoop of chips in there.
There's a lot of
to-
chips.
It's a lot of chips, but I've never got the large before, and I think it's a scam. I think a medium's a large. Large is a medium.
No one
Because
ever
I've got
gets...
medium before, same box.
Oh. No, you really must up the box if you're upping the price.
Okay, maybe he's got boxes beneath the counter.
Well, as enthralling as this bloody conversation is,
It is small talk.
I want to eat the chips.
I do want to eat some chips.
So
Shall we eat
let's
some
take-
chips? Let's take a quick
Let's
break.
take a
innit?
break.
Yeah, I'm over this.
Yeah. So we've been hearing a lot from the listeners, Tim, and they've been screaming and yelling and writing in and saying, "Please, just give us more lists."
Shut up. Oh, I thought you were saying, please, shut up.
Nah, more lists.
Okay, more lists.
Off the internet.
Great.
So I found one. It's I just went straight to Listiverse.
Yeah.
.com. So that's where this one's come
The
from.
universe of lists, I'd assume.
Non-stop lists. I don't know.
I know how they feel.
Oh, fuck, it's gone. Hold on. Okay, so this one's top 10 things making a comeback in 2020.
Oh, okay. Something
You're
to
gonna-
look forward to.
You're going to love this
Making
one.
a comeback. Are you going to say overalls?
You're not too far off
Okay.
pace here, Tim. So the first one, top 10. Number 10, coming in with a bullet. Record players and vinyls.
Oh, that's not coming back.
For
They
many
never left.
for many years, records were the optimal way to listen to music.
Yes.
People brought up in the age of vinyl fondly remember their visits to record stores to check out the latest releases and add them to their growing collections.
Until tapes took over, then CDs took over.
Yes, that's the next. Yep. I don't need to read that. And then in 2020, statistics say that record player sales are rising, and that young generations are collecting vinyls. It seems that having a physical copy of something, in some cases records that are more than 40 or 50 years old, is better than just having a digital download.
Yes.
Who would have thunk it, Tim?
Yeah, who would have thunk it?
Number
I've got
9.
I've got a vinyl coming out Record Store Day this year, the
Oh, there you go.
28th of April.
Yep.
Available in record stores.
Right. Do you want to give it a name or plug it or
It's Prosper,
Prosper?
featuring Mungo and Insidious.
And the record's called...
The Essence.
Oh, straight, yeah. Love that. It's Vanilla Essence.
Mm.
Number 9, classic video games.
Next.
Yeah, that's no good. Number 8, mullets.
Please, no.
I don't think so.
First it was beards, then it was tats, then it was tats.
With beards, or tats of beards.
Oh, yeah. Have we had that yet?
No.
Oh, maybe bring it back in
tattooed
20.
beard.
Maybe bring it back in 2020.
So mullets are making a comeback. I don't believe that, just not even for a second. I mean, I know that Friends is coming back.
Oh,
so
God.
everything that's old is new.
Yeah.
Number 7, unions.
Oh, unions are back.
Unions are back. Did they ever leave?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Everyone should be in a union.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen King, number 6, is making a comeback.
Oh, God.
So all the movies...
Back from the dead? I thought you were
Yeah.
dead. I was.
so everything's being made anything Stephen King is making into a show. Jesus Christ.
TV show.
TV shows, movies, all that kind of stuff. So it's not,
Next.
Number 5, coming in with a bullet, houseplants.
I'm making a comeback.
Yeah. Didn't you know?
Keep going.
However, houseplants such as spider plants and snake plants are making a comeback. According to the Royal Horticultural Society and RHS, average sales of houseplants skyrocketed by 60% in the second half of 2019.
You just listed 2 things I don't want in my house: spiders and snakes.
Yeah, all the world's most boring people, the RHS, Royal Horticultural Society. I do have a diploma in horticulture, though, so...
Yeah, and you are boring, so it checks out.
So that all checks out. Number 4, shag carpets.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, bring that back.
You like that?
Yeah, I like a good shag.
Yeah, because it's always good to rustle around for loose change and marbles.
Fleas.
Okay, number 3, social boundaries.
Oh, yeah, let's bring them back.
Yeah.
Back? Or...
Yeah, bring them back.
Or letting them go? Are we letting them go?
No, we're not letting them go. We're bringing them back. So
Okay.
hula hoop space around me at all times, giving my privacy.
Yep, okay.
Don't cough on each other.
Yep, don't shake hands in
No
mass.
shaking hands. No random kissy kisses on the cheeks. you
Oh,
know.
the old
Just keep
the
away
hug
from
and kiss, hello and goodbye.
If we just keep the hula hoop of space, you can't get in for the kiss. And so the
Okay.
hula hoop, is your first
Line of defense.
Yeah, that's right. We're coming in close to the end of this list, so soak it in while you still can. Number 2, tea strainers.
They're coming back.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, prior to the invention of the humble tea bag, people made tea with different types of infusers and strainers, and that seems to be coming back this year.
Okay.
Tim, so.
And what's number 1 on the old
World division and mistrust.
Oh,
That's coming back
okay,
with a
excellent.
bullet.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, we're already halfway there with that one.
Well, we're almost through 2020.
Okay. Yeah, just about, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much over. Time flies, Tim, when you get older. Like,
Yeah,
the years
it's-
seem to be getting shorter.
Yeah, it's called the quickening.
Right, yeah.
And it seems that, time speeds up, but it's just your perception.
Yeah, there you go. And look, if you want me to do more lists, please don't stop contacting
I'll
us.
say
and-
what should be back on the what's up to come on 2020.
Yeah.
Number 0, more lists.
More lists. It works for me. It works for us.
It works for you, all right.
I love that music. It means it's so science.
Yeah, it is. And on Soso Science this week, the scientists have trained the AI system to calculate the death time of somebody.
Okay.
So with
A death clock.
I guess so. Now, would you how would you feel about knowing that?
So, I don't know anything about the science because you basically just read out the.
Well, just the
I'm
premise.
thinking they're going to be some sort of the length of your telomeres on the cells that link to aging. They're going to sort of do a scan and read what your cell life longevity might be.
Okay, well, I think they sort of half base it on the data submitted by more than 500,000 people in the UK.
Okay.
They tasked the AI with predicting if individuals were at risk of dying prematurely. In other words, sooner than the average life expectancy from chronic disease. They reported in a new study. Where are we? The predictions of early death that were made by the AI algorithms were significantly more accurate than predictions delivered by a model that did not use machine learning.
Okay.
So
they basically, you fill out the form. You say I'm a 2-pack a day smoker. I'm 45.
Yeah, I guess you got to do it accurately.
I know.
Because they did a study with some other AI thing that could predict how a plant would grow and how many roots it would make and the plant, the full tree.
Okay.
So they'd grow a tree with AI and it would actually resemble the tree that grew from that. Do you know what I mean? It was predicted that with accuracy. So it's the same kind of idea.
I wonder if I could find somewhere in the crawl space. I remember back in the day, one of our friends, the Dons. Remember the Dons, Keith and Dwight?
Yes.
They had a computer program that had a predictive thing on there.
Did they?
Yeah, and
was it predictive text, and you just thought it was?
Well, no, I remember it because it gave me my expected death.
Did it?
Death rate. Yeah,
really?
age.
And what was it?
Well, it was young, I think.
Okay.
But maybe that was the first sort of.
You don't remember the number, or have you blocked it? You do know the number. The way you're looking at me now, you just don't want to say it out loud.
Well, it's getting close.
Is it?
Maybe.
Wow.
We'll see.
That's tough.
It
How
is.
are we gonna fill in the Jezbot on the So Science segment?
Well, you just use some sort of science computer program that just mimics my voice. And
Well,
you just type it in and.
Well, just like this predicts, somebody's death time.
Yeah.
You're the perfect example of knowing that time. So you've got the best perspective on it. So what's?
Yeah, well, you go out, you live your life.
You don't recommend anybody finding out their death date?
Now, look, I mean, it's a 1994 computer program, so I'm sure it could be off by quite a few years. But just having that in your head at a very young age.
Can you remember what
you're
you
going to die?
It just spat out a number.
Well, you did your birth date, and it gave you all your numerology and your health. You're going to have poor health. I never get sick.
Well, you were sick the other week.
Oh, yeah.
After you said you never get sick.
I did.
And then I think this Monday you said to me, I think I'm getting crook again.
Yeah, I was struggling to make a fist, Tim. Make
small
a fist
talk.
of it. Yeah,
Small
small
talk.
talk. I gotta go.
So sign.
This week's of the week, Tim. I'm more asking advice from you, brotherly advice.
What kind of advice?
Does that matter? Or
I guess you said brotherly advice, so that's what kind of advice you want. But what nature? What am I going to have to give over here?
No, nothing. Just your opinion, I think. Here's the scenario.
Yeah.
We've talked of the week before, like how I whipped up the crowd into a frenzy with the circle
the boat
work.
party. Yeah.
The boat party. I'm always getting circle work
Sure.
going.
Yep.
And there was a particularly fiery chick dancing.
Yep.
She loved it. She was getting down.
Firecracker.
And she was obviously, I don't know, this is the thing. I don't know if she was on a date or it was workmates or whatever, but there was a dude sort of hanging out with her, dancing and stuff. And
dancing around her.
But he wasn't the same caliber of dancer that she was.
Okay.
And so she was like, putting moves.
She was footloosing.
She was footloose and fancy free, and he was a bit more rigid.
Okay, yeah.
He was a bit more plodding.
Looking for his in.
Yeah, and then he was sort of like trying to do the moves that she would be like freestyling moves, and then like he would like, we're doing the arm thing now. Are we?
I don't know what to do with my arms.
Yeah,
where do I put my arms?
So I think you might have played a particularly good Biggie Smalls song or something, and
sure.
It was going down, it was going off. That's right in my wheelhouse right there.
Okay.
That BPM is right where I can shape my thing.
Right.
And sort of started dancing with her.
Sure.
Did the 3 minutes, but like we're clearly
is that as long as you last these days?
well,
3 minutes.
One track.
Okay.
It was obvious that I was dancing better than him, and she was enjoying my dancing better than him.
Okay.
And at the end of the night, she actually went up to Cass, my wife, and said, sorry about that. I was just like, she's like, no. It's,
okay.
17 years of this.
All right.
Circle works nonsense.
Yeah.
But the advice is, or like, do you think I cock blocked him with my dancing styles, my Wu-Tang stars?
It sounds like a definite cock block.
And would you recommend dancing with people on the dance, like randos on the dance floor? Like,
Well-
what's the proto? What's the protocol?
Well, again, I'm from the other side of the desk. You see,
But you're watching it all. Like,
I'm seeing it. I'll see what's happening.
was he ever gonna like?
He was. No, he had no chance.
No, but was he gonna punch me?
Rigid means frigid, by dance definition. So you know, he's already told her. This is as good as I can do it.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's all the, you know.
'Cause it's
They say you do
peacocking,
how you dance.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's people out there that are like all handsy, you know, or all up in your face. Or kissy.
Is that what it's gonna be like?
Yeah. So
Some people are very sweaty.
very wriggly. Some people are
Backwards dancers.
Yeah.
Can't see anything. They come back into the two guys. And then
Yeah.
back away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like that
There's
dance
many
style.
of them. There's many of them.
What would you say your dance style is?
I'm wait a second. Let me just fucking. I've got. I'm a very considerate dancer. Yeah.
So you read the room, however she's dancing, that's how you'll sort of
No,
respond.
look. To be honest, I don't get amongst it as much as I used to on the dance floor. That is.
You're not a hands above the air, but you will do a finger point. Okay.
Okay, I will put a finger
You
forward.
want a finger
Yeah,
point,
okay.
point? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
okay.
jam. But never over the ears.
That's like
is,
my small talk dance. You know what I mean? I'm a one finger, one trick pony. But look,
more of a,
I would say cock block of the week. Is that what it is?
I guess it is.
Well, that's what I'm calling it because I think yes, you definitely
Cock
cock
blocked
blocked him.
But
You know,
sometimes
it is how it is.
Sometimes I got to
well,
dance.
you've got
and,
3 hours to dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's on, mate.
And I started that dance floor, so
He's got to land the deal. If that's what's happening, he's got to land the deal. So he's got at least an hour or two.
do we have to say all our goodbyes within this 30-second bit? Or?
Oh, preferably if we can.
Well, thanks for listening. I'm Jezbot,
I'm Timmy Taco.
and you've been listening to the Steez
Yes,
this
you
whole
have.
time.
And now it is over.